further checking into this. I went here on my star program and 11/14, the same time the image was taken. There's the comet right there, stationary. Been stationary there for a long time. Still is, by Regulus. This is the little king star. So there it is right there. Sun, that was on that date. So it is there. And I know these guys that post these images got to be very careful explaining things. Sometimes it just don't say nothing. Just post it and just throw it out there, and hopefully somebody like me pick up on it. From space weather right here on the 14th, it was posted, and he has a little explanation here. Some of the measurements every 13 days. There we go again with that number 13th, the 13th. First. So it's been outbursting, and it just had a recent outburst, but this definitely caught my attention. Could be anything, but coming from the star, the little king star Regulus, the heart of Leo, with so many things about that constellation, about that star that ties in with so much. In my last video I posted, sorry I lost my voice. I drank this, I didn't have no energy this morning, so I made this concoction of lemon with lime droplet and honey, mixed it in, and I drank it, and I blessed the water like I always do. And I feel like my hair just stood up. My eyeballs just popped out. So this is what I reported. Like I said, a lot of these guys has to be careful. So looking at the sky today, Comet A3 is the brightest comet as of now at 8.9, and we got 333 still there, still rising at 11.9. God, I feel like I lost my voice. And 29P went back to 12.5. So it outburst, and it went up to, what was it, 5.0 for a brief moment, and then it came back down. It's in the Leo constellation. So this one's still, and it's in the Aquila today. Okay, it's in the Eagle as of today. The Eagle. Let's see where. So it left the tail, the serpent. So it's in the Eagle. Let's go back at it and study it more closely. Okay, let's looking at the serpent. It was right here by the tail, about that star that I talked about. And it's so yesterday it left the tail. Now it's in the Eagle as of today, Aquila. Okay, that's good to know. But I wanted to do a brief on yesterday where it was located, as I promised I would do. Okay, this is the constellation the Serpent, and this is Marcus Millennius, 1st century during the time of Christ. I've always believed him to be a magi from that time, because he was present during the time when Christ was alive, and he went to Rome. Ophiuchus means he who holds the serpent, and that is how he is depicted. The struggle will last forever, since they wage it on equal terms with equal powers. Okay, that's Marcus Millennius' interpretation. Now we go here, stars with special meanings. And we look down here on stars with special meanings. Right underneath evil influence menace, we got this one that I talked about yesterday. Alva, that's the one with the tail from yesterday, right here. And let's take a look at the snake's tail. And here's some interpretations from different cultures, different time. The Chinese described it as Xing, influence. It is like Saturn and Mars, gives wisdom, craft, deceit, malice. I don't want to say the word because you know why. So that's basically this star right here is considered one of this right here, malice, in this category. Okay, so a left tail, that's where it is right now, and it's in the Eagle now. And we have the sun over here still, but it's not cooperating. You know what? Let me put it in the dark mode. Let me go a little bit forward so we can see it. Okay, right there. So we can see it better. And we still have Jupiter right here, right next to, right there in the horn of Taurus. And let's see what else we can see. Let's take a look at, okay, 333, second brightest. Let's see where it is located. Well, it's near Leo, right near the bear. And we need to keep an eye on the bear because they keep poking the bear. And we still have Saturn in the waterfall. So there we have it. And thank you for getting me up to 839. But I haven't really promoted these videos. I mean, I see the view count pretty low. I mean, this one was pretty, they fluctuate. There was a video that I wanted to show.
The arrows of Russia are now abroad, and they are abroad. Russia will be converted, partly by my immaculate heart, she said. It will be, she said it. But a bit late, but not too late. So Russia is within the plan. Why? Would take me too far afield into papal secrets. Why Russia and Kiev are involved in the final solution of this problem. But they are.
I'll leave a link down below. Talks about Father Malachi Martin. This is back in 1997. 1997, he talks about Kiev and Russia, and that's basically where it begins. Russia's going to correct her wrong. Remember the 1964 congressional report, how they outlined when it was the USSR communism, destroy the ego from within, pollute it from within, and I'll do it in what, 60 years, 70 years, something like that. Where we already have that sign all over the place with the destruction of, well, they can't destroy God. They try to cover God up, taking away the 10 Commandments from the public schools, destroy the family from within, go after the weakest link, basically with all these laws and to destroy the man. There's some recent, and I'm going also back. Not only that, it's the book of Revelation. It also describes how the end will come, according to the book of Revelation, the mystery of Babylon, which is the United States. Because from here, all that poison spread to other countries, Australia, New Zealand, England, France, India, on and on and on and on and on. That's for another time. There's more on this right here. I'll play a little bit.
And Bernard Jansen. In these interviews, the subject of the third secret came up often. Although Martin would not reveal its contents directly, he would discuss it in a general sense. Something of interest to today's situation, Martin said, is that the message of Fatima centered around not only Russia, which is to be expected, but also Ukraine, and in particular, Kiev. Remember, this was part of the Soviet Union. Remember, this prophecy was in 1917, and she wrote it down back in the 1940s. It was supposed to be unsealed in 1960, which they didn't comply with the Holy Mother's orders. And it also talks about the church from within, and Rome being destroyed, and some other things. One time he said it was so horrible that he couldn't talk about it. So it was something else at the end. It was so horrific. But it's not only this prophecy. It's the book of Revelation. It's the book of Enoch. It's the Hopi prophecies. It's Nostradamus. It's every single... I know a lot of you don't believe in this and that and this and Apocala. And so many other... And you can feel it. You can see it. You can sense it. By fire. It will be destroyed. Not by water. Next time it'll be by fire. Well, nuclear weapon is fire, and also the sun is fire. So it's either one of those two or both, because if you knock out, there's already cracks in the magnetic field. The last report was the size of California, probably bigger by now, and it's going to continue growing. It's just insane what's happening right now. Totally insane. But we're living through it. No fear. Those that are connected with God, repented, are you going to be all right? Now, those that do wickedness, this is their destination, because it will be hell. But that other image that I showed with the portal over there by Regulus, let's say it's a portal, because the astronomers, they got to protect. They're not going to say nothing. Me, I say it. I've been seeing too many images. I'm going to do some father's rites, because there's some very disturbing revelation regarding the mothers of harlots that happened last week that confirms in concrete about that revelation coming to fulfillment. Until next time.